I've watched every single Thursday Night Football game on Amazon, and it's been quite the experience. It's different, it's very integrated. It's better? That's what this video is all about. Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to Where to Stream, where we go over absolutely everything that has to deal with streaming. We go over new streaming services like NFL Plus. We also go over how to stream stuff for free, like let's say Top Gun. And we also throw out 1 month streaming service reviews, and that's what this video is all about. So if you like content like that and you want to see more, definitely hit that subscribe button, help me out on my YouTube journey. And if you learned anything from this video, I mean anything, help me out with those YouTube gods and smash that like button. All right, let's get into the video. Now, what is Amazon Prime? Now, Prime is the subscription service offered by Amazon, which we pretty much have all either heard about or have been a part of. And I'm talking about a lot of perks. We're talking about free 2-day shipping, sometimes free 1-day shipping. We're talking about exclusive deals. And we are also talking about an included streaming service titled Prime Video. Now, Amazon Prime as a whole has over 200 million subscribers. That is crazy. And according to the financial documents, last year, 175 million of those subscribers watched at least something on Prime Video. That is a lot of subs. Now, Prime Video has originals, original films, original series. Prime Video also has licensed content that they've licensed from other places. And then they also have been dabbling in live sports. Now, they've been dabbling in sports for a while. Last year, they offered NBA League Pass for a super discounted rate. They have soccer games, they have baseball games, they have WNBA games. They have a lot of different stuff. But there's never been like really a set, like a day or this amount of games. It always just seems to be like, hey, there's a game here. Hey, there's a game here. But that all changed last year when Amazon decided to buy Thursday Night Football for $13 billion over the next 11 years. So over the next 11 years, every single Thursday Night Football game will be exclusively streamed on Prime Video. Now, since that purchase, Prime Video has done a lot of good things, but also has gotten a lot of things wrong. Now, the fact that last month was their first official broadcast, I'm not counting last year because that was essentially just a rebroadcast. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because this was just their first step into this realm. It's brand new to them and to the NFL, and no doubt things will get better from this point on. Not to mention, there was 15 million people that watched the Thursday Night Football game last week. That is crazy. And the game wasn't even that good. I can only imagine what this week's gonna bring. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is access. Now, Amazon Prime Video has got this part down. You can easily search the games on game day. It's on the top banner. But the best part is that you can watch it on your phone. You can also watch it on your tablet, and then also you can watch it on your television. All right, I'm back. Oh, and also your computer. So for this review, let's start with the phone application. Now, Thursday Night Football has pretty much all of the features that you would normally find in playing a video or streaming a video on your phone. You got the 10-second rewind button. You got the pause button. You got the fix the phone orientation button. You got the option for subtitles. You have the option to everything. Everything you would normally see streaming on your phone or your tablet. Now, they had extra stats built in, very integrated, so you can watch the game on top and then see the stats on the bottom. Overall, it was very clean, very, very integrated. Now, there was nothing that popped out to you, but it did its job, which is what we want. All right, now I want to talk about streaming it on the big screen. Click. Now, I love watching football on the big screen. Watching on the phone, there's a lot to be desired. There's a lot of little people running around. But on the big screen, you can see absolutely everything. And so I wanted to test this out on a couple different TVs. I wanted to test it out on my old TV and then also the brand new TV that we got. Now, the newer TV did an awesome job. The image was clean. The audio was crisp. There was like some resolution issues, as a lot of people pointed out online. But to me, unless you're like really focused on that portion of it, like it wasn't really noticeable. You won't really know the difference between something streaming on, like, let's say Fox and then also on Amazon. So it wasn't super high def, but it still did a great job on the newer TV. Now, the older TV, big issues. Every 15 seconds, it would stream for a little bit in super crisp resolution, and then it would go to a black screen, and then you get that load circle of death. This happened every 15 seconds and it was completely unwatchable. Like I was always catching up, it felt like. And I want to say it always was happening on the best parts of the play. I would see them in the huddle, and then when the play started, black screen. So this one is really dependent on what type of TV that you have. So if you have a newer TV bought in the last couple of years, like a smart TV, you are good to go. But if you have anything predating that, you might have some issues. Now, the last way that I want to cover is through your computer, through your web browser. Now, this one was by far the most innovative, the easiest to use. It just seemed right. It just seemed the way to go when watching Amazon Prime. So if you got a nice big computer, I would recommend streaming it on that. You can click the stats by X-Ray, which X-Ray is their, I think, patent pending feature within their streaming service. So like anytime you're thinking, oh, I've seen that guy before in something, or what's this music? Right there, all you have to do is click X-Ray, and it says what actors are featured in it, what music's being playing. Like it has everything. So they integrated this into the live stream, and you can look at the stats. You can also look at all the plays that have been happening, and then right next to that, you can click the replays, so you can watch some of the top replays instantly. So if you missed a quick touchdown or a play, everything's just gonna be listed right there, and they're pretty quick uploading it. And then lastly, they also have the team. So you can, if you don't know, if you see like a player that had an awesome play and who's number 11? You can go and see who is number 11. It has the entire roster, the head coach, like it has everything. And when you click their name, it also has a little bit info about the player or the coach. And one of my favorite features is that all you have to do is click record, and it'll enable recording for all 4 broadcasts. So let's say you can't watch it, you're at work, you just can't watch it. You can click record, and then it'll save the entire broadcast. We're talking about from pregame all the way to postgame. So you can watch everything. You could fast forward. It's a fantastic way to watch a game if you can stay away from the news to see or stay away from what happened, from your text messages, from people hitting you up about fantasy football. If you could stay away, this is a great way because you are in complete control of the broadcast. So the fact that you can enable the recording of all 4 broadcasts is fantastic. Now, the next part is that you can see that there is 4 separate broadcasts that you can easily toggle at the bottom. Now, I wanted to dive a little bit into these 4 broadcasts. So you got the national broadcast, you got Espanol, you got Next Gen Stats, and then you also have like a watch party with Dude Perfect. Now, I watched a little bit of all of them, and they all had a completely different vibe. So it was a little bit for everybody. Now, the national broadcast, very typical. The Espanol broadcast, very typical of that. The other 2, I feel like were a little more innovative, so I just want to dive into those a little bit. Now, the Next Gen Stats, they had live stats popping up at the bottom of the screen. Now, it was really cool because I was seeing a lot of interesting stuff, but it left a lot to be desired. Now, when I initially saw that, I thought that was going to be more like the NBA Next Gen Stats broadcast, where it's so, I want to just say, like, interactive. Like when a player is dribbling the ball, there is constantly numbers changing. They're constantly saying the shooting percentage. Like let's say when they shoot a 3, it's going to say 33%. If they start driving, it's constantly changing, and it's really cool. Now, I am pretty spoiled with that, so when I saw that, I thought that's what this was going to be, but it was still pretty cool. It just had like just like cool stats at the bottom, but there was nothing interactive about the actual broadcast itself. It was just like a lower third that was just constantly throwing in like new interesting information. So I was spoiled with the NBA, but it's still pretty cool. But also, I don't know if this matters to you, but the broadcast was delayed about 15 seconds. So you're a little late. You're a little late about what's going on. So if you're checking certain things, you might see a play happen, and then it'll happen on your big screen. So if that matters to you, it's a little delayed. All right, now the 4th and final one is the Dude Perfect watch party, essentially. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of bros watching football on a very big screen, very casual. I feel like they did do a good job from the portion that I watched, but it kind of just reminded me of the Manning Cast, just kind of like a knockoff of that, which that's probably what they were trying to go for. So not as good as the Manning Cast, obviously, but it was still entertaining. And then also this one as well, super delayed. It is super delayed. So again, if that matters to you, I wouldn't watch this broadcast. So if you add all that stuff together, you add up the access, the multiple broadcasts, the price. So if you add all of that together, Amazon Prime Video is worth the price of admission. Because not only do you get access to Thursday Night Football, but they just have a lot of good content, a lot of good movies, a lot of good television shows. So the fact that it's not, that Thursday Night Football is not an add-on price, which now that I say that, that's probably what's coming. But the fact that it's not an add-on price right now, it is definitely worth the price of admission. And I'm sure every year they're gonna add in new features, new broadcasts, and improve the actual like streaming element of this, because that's what Amazon does. They make the customer experience just seamless. So I'm guessing they would do the exact same thing with their viewers experience. All right, and that is it. That is all I got for today's video. Now, if you have any questions on anything that I said, you can either hit me up in the email description or just drop a comment. I will get to everything. And again, if you're still here, help me out on my journey, my YouTube journey, and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.